Boomer Harvey, Nick Del Santos, Spud Ferrito, Drew Petrie, how they emotionally went about that before the game, what sort of response those four give after an interesting couple of weeks.
All right, well, here we go. Umpire Chris Donlan, Chris Camelinch and Scott Jeffrey to get the first elimination final underway. The Adelaide Oval, Adelaide and North Melbourne. Goldstein down to Cunnington, Sloane, Wells. Gee, they need him playing well. Back to Attlee. Found a little bit more time and space here as the Kangaroos go up to half-forward line. Lindsay Thomas did well. Atkins in amongst it. Smith back into the Adelaide side along with Sloane. Adelaide go forward. Walker gets back, got the bounce here. Clever knock on. Cameron got the speed, runs away. First goal inside the first minute. Charlie Cameron. And a free kick as well.
Let's have a look at the free kick after the siren. Richo took us through after the goal.
Yeah, so this is the first goal. Charlie Cameron gets the kick away.
Out of bounds. So let's have a look at this one more time. Eddie came over the top, smashed into McMillan, and
so that was the end of it. It was paid against Betts in the end, as you called us. There's that big knock there from McMillan. I think that was what was paid.
Beautiful hands out. That was Atkins who got it out to Brodie Smith. He might be able to slide this one through from outside 50. How does the bounce go? Into the post. Coming the Kangaroos' way. They've got the loose man in. Lockie Hansen started the game there. This is Luke Brown now.
Hold there.
Surveys the scene in front of him, and again he's happy just to spear one to a dangerous area. Back with the flight. Lynch, really good grab, courageous. Get a fist on it.
Yeah, spot on. Look, he just sort of fell back into that hole there. Didn't have any direct opponent on him. You could see Luke McDonald nowhere to be seen there.
Tom Lynch makes no mistake. The Crows get the first two goals of the elimination final.
They put Ziegel down there. We know Thomas can kick multiple goals. They've got to find someone who can kick at least 3 or 4 tonight.
McMillan pirouetted out, found the footy. Dumont's got a target short. Lindsay Thomas, it was maybe intended for Ziebel, but Lindsay, maybe this could ignite North Melbourne and Lindsay Thomas. Listen to the crowd. It's hostile over here. He arcs out the left and then bends it back. He struck it nicely. And Lindsay Thomas kicks the Kangaroos first. Boomer working deep into defence. You see they've made the corridor almost impossible. Boomer wants to go up the middle of the ground, and he's been called to play on now, so they've got to work their way through a bit of heat. Back to Harvey. Oh, he's turned it over. Douglas, certain goal coming up for the Crows. Jenkins on the non-preferred, and Jenkins kicks a big goal for the Crows.
As we have a look here, the little champ. A turnover in defensive 50. Players out everywhere. Jenkins makes him pay, and then the Crows got over to him
at the point at which the ball is directed.
And then they are really dangerous when they relaunch from half back. Oh, brilliant tackle. Well done, Anderson. Absolutely nailed it. Just a rugby-style tackle. Majak got underneath the footy. This is happening a bit too often. Sheeny gets back, and uncontested mark in defence. Really not ideal. Lynch's kick hung in the air. Chance now for Swallow to Ziebel. He should kick this one. The one-step shot's perfect. Ziebel gets his first, and North Melbourne get their second. To get on the scoreboard now, McMillan inside the last minute of the first quarter. Fly from Anderson. That's Jakey Lever back there, Lions. Majak on the scene. Quick hands from the Crows was good. Now can they take a mark? North have got numbers around it. Ferrito, oh, what a grab! Eddie Betts. He can do it all.
Plenty of those. They're meant to be staying down and getting the crumbs, these blokes, does.
Have a listen to the crowd. They love it when this man gets anywhere near the pill. What a year. All-Australian. 66-goal season. Make it 67. Almost on the quarter-time siren. Big goal for Eddie. In fact, the siren has sounded. It's that loud here. I didn't hear it.
Nice forearm from Big Drew while sitting on the ball as well. He won't have liked that.
Look at the feeling in this one. Now a chance for the Kangaroos. Goldstein slides one through. Just what North Melbourne needed. And it's on here. They're in the Talia.
They are. Well, Talia. He caught one from Drew Petrie. And now it's on. Sloane's in there. Ragdolling going on everywhere. North Melbourne player being set on his backside.
Come on.
Excitement as Lindsay checks the knee.
Just what the game needed. And that is North Melbourne with a goal and a bit of aggro and some tension around the ground. Fly from McGovern. Eddie Betts. How good was that front and centre? He's going to kick it, Eddie. You are a genius.
Look at this. The drop mark drops to the front, and he's there. He's just always there for the front and square. He reads it so well off the
Right
hands.
here. They have made it very difficult for the Kangaroos. They have been all to fix the Kangaroos. They haven't had a chance to get on the scoring end of it. And here they go again, Adelaide. Thompson didn't even think about the goal. Threaded the needle, and he found Lynch.
Away from congested situations, they give their forwards a chance.
The inside 50s, 9 of the last 10 for Adelaide. And to go with it, this goal to Lynch, his second. Adelaide lead by 23.
For the Crows, 11, 4 marks, 2 goals. They've taken 9 marks inside 50 now, the Crows. It's looking really, really dangerous for North.
Really critical time this for the Kangaroos. Can they hit back? Higgins, he's a clever player, Sean Higgins. Missed a lot of the season with injury, and that is a very fine goal.
This is a class player. Look at that, in traffic, bang.
Yeah, great poise.
Yeah,
Same again, guys.
didn't panic. The traffic around him, and then it opened up in front of him.
The traffic on all flanks, as you say, Richo, still steadied. So just a little opportunity here for the Kangas. Need to string back-to-back goals together, something they haven't done in this game so far, but they've got a real opportunity. Penetrating through the middle is Cunnington. Funny-looking kick. Matt Jack Dawes going to get there and take the mark.
What it did was open that space up behind for Matt Jack Dawes, and Cunnington chose the right option. Really well done by Ben Brown.
Big kick for Matt Jack Dawes. Looks pretty good. That's a goal. They've got 2 in a row, the Kangas. They're back to within 11 points.
I'd like to clean up their entries.
So, Laird, they always look down the middle first, Adelaide. On occasion, they force wide. Look at Sloane.
A couple of the forwards are frustrated. Here's the mark from Rory Sloane. Just sensational contested mark, that is.
And that's just desire, isn't it, Richo?
Yeah.
To want to get himself to that ball to take that mark. Fantastic grab.
Lindsay Thomas, a lot of social media blowing up about whether or not he deserves to get free kicks. What do you make of it all?
Well, I think sometimes Lindsay Thomas is unfairly judged because there's definite high contact and he deserves a free kick. But unfortunately, the reputation is there that he does stage for them, and he does stage for some. And
Taylor Walker, great grab.
Should be a good start for Tex and the Crows.
So Walker, a kick of only 35 metres, gets through it nicely, kicks the goal. Adelaide by 3 goals. Smith now just kicks it. Look at him queue up there. There's 100 players knowing where that ball's going, and they're all ready to pounce. Little one here to Lynch. Good evasive skill. Miss Sloane with the slick handball. McKay. Thompson on the boundary line. Nowhere to go. Lynch. Wells did well. Lynch, pick up, fast hands, went for the inside-out slider there to Douglas. Good position here for Atkins. He marks, plays on, straightens it up, and Jakey Lever will get. He's not a goal-kicking whiz by any means, but here he is confronted with a 35-metre kick. The boy out of Romsey in Victoria, Jake Lever, good-looking straight kick. Lever kicks it, his second career goal.
Take a bit of pace off the game, control it a little bit with kick mark. Might be time to just do that. It's all Adelaide at the moment.
Smith from 50, right to the behind line. Jenkins. He checks Ferrito, 10 metres. Bends the ball around the corner. Here he is, Jenkins. Got it. Fans love it. He likes it. They get another. Game high 30.
Big contested mark, Josh Jenkins, and then finishes off around the corner, which is pretty easy now for these players. They're so highly skilled. They finish that off most of the time. They need a centre clearance here, and they're going to get it.
And they need this. The Kangaroos. Anderson. And it's going to fall in the lap of Matt Jack Dorr. He's popped up in the right spot a couple of times. Identical spot at the other end of the ground. So this is a really big moment in this game. And Matt Jack, well done. Kicks his second goal. Outstanding year, Robbie Tarrant. One of the great defenders of the 2016 season. That's not a great kick at all. Now he's got to really fight hard to get it back. Awkward one for Eddie. He just played it on a string. Bounced back up in his lap. Got it over to Douglas. Now Matt Crouch on the favoured left. Bends it round. And it'll bounce through. Crows back out to a 5-goal lead.
4-goal to 1 quarter already. We've only played 12 minutes in it. Matty Crouch finishes off there. Look at that, Eddie Betts bouncing it like a basketball. You had to be that quick to see it. It was good, Richo.
That's his ball control.
Centre circle. Push to the ground off the ball in the centre circle. Thus, the best advantage is Higgins. Goes down to Majak. Brown out the back door. Couldn't get his boat to it. Bounced a little higher than he thought. Golden opportunity squandered.
Had a fresh airing.
Just wouldn't quite sit for him where he wanted it.
Australian again this year. Sends it back in from fullback. 2-on-2 contest. And well done, Spud Ferrito. What a player he's been for North Melbourne. 275th game. Puts him equal 9th in North Melbourne's history with David Dench. Cameron back there defending. Higgins picked it up, tried to don't argue. And which way is that free kick going? Is it a fend off or is it?
Too high.
It's going to go to Sean Higgins.
Okay, just got him high initially.
Good decision around the shoulder.
No arguments from Scotty.
And then knee surgery has crawled him for the majority of 2016. Talented player. Second goal of the night to Higgins. And it's goal for goal here in the third term.
Again, as you say, Adelaide not sure what to do. Hanson, Ferrito will go down the line. Sold some foot candy, did it well. Hanson, where's that going? Gee, it was meant for Brown, but Talia was able to snip in front. Adelaide really applying the clamp here at the moment. Talia goes to the hot spot. Jenkins got a run on it. Hands on it, couldn't pull it in. Tarrant now whips it out again, but you get the feeling it's going to come back, and here it comes. Jacobs will kick it long. They are having repeat entries. Up they go. Cameron in front. The tackle on Dumont. Pressure. North Melbourne. It's live or die here at the moment. They find their way out.
Next goal in this game, massive, and they link up. Lindsay Thomas, a handball a little too hot from Dal Santo. Well done, Cheney. Got down and won the footy. Crows defence link up through Scotty Thompson working overtime. The veteran back to Hardigan. Now Brown, he's got the safety valve back there in Daniel Talia. And he picks it off. Back through the corridor they go. Crouch, man free. Further afield is Atkins on the favoured left. He's got a target in McGovern and he found him.
Gee, they're just hanging in now, North.
Lead up target, Eddie. Too good, Eddie.
It's sustainable for North Melbourne.
Eddie gets it moving. No man better place to kick this than Eddie. He's got his third goal. Goal number 70 for the year.
It really is hard to know which one is actually Eddie's pocket here, Richo. He picks them and kicks them from all pockets here.
I think it's just Eddie's ground.
I think it's Eddie's Adelaide Oval. Close enough. Incredible effort. Small players have come into the game and become marking targets and goal-kicking machines up forward. Just like it's happened in basketball. They've gone from the talls to the smalls as well. Here's McKay, slid the handball further afield. Smith from 52 metres out. Fell over in the goal square. Gets a benefit, Lynch. Left foot snap over the shoulder. 35-point lead, Adelaide.
Several one off.
It's been one of those nights.
Well, he was unbelievable. Up the middle we go with Cunnington. Matt Jack Dorr, back we come. Wells couldn't get the ball to set, but they've got the numbers here. Lindsay Thomas, Wells should have kept going. Lindsay Thomas, beautifully picked out wide. And forwards Goldstein. They need the breather.
Todd Goldstein.
71 games, the big man from 35 metres out. Little bit of angle, nice kick. So North Melbourne get one back. It's 29 points. Into the footy there. So North Melbourne now. Time ticking down. Can't afford to concede a late one here, I wouldn't have thought. Thompson, as Richo said, Adelaide really pressing. Beautiful handball by Lynch. Douglas was cool there as well. Got it further afield to Laird. Here they come, the big boys. Jenkins out the back, Eddie Betts. Straight through the eye, diddle-diddle. Betts has kicked 4.
So the high ball goes in, and Eddie's hoping it spills to ground. It does, and he goes, that's number 70. And I'm a good small forward. I'm just about the best in the business, but Lethal's done it 6 times.
I am Eddie.
6 times Lethal went more than 70.
Amazing stuff. Lions, and here he is again. He's not finished with yet. Eddie Betts.
And there's that open forward line, and the ball's coming in regularly.
What a nightmare he would be to play on. It's a great time in the game for the small forward, and he is the best of the best. And there's a nice bag of 5 for Eddie.
Here is the second forward to Tex. And I reckon he's right. Having watched that, I reckon he does benefit from the work of the other main forward.
Jenny Brown's finding out tonight what it's like on the number 1 defender. It's a big difference going from number 2 or 3.
Look at the recovery, Richo. Jack in the box. Jeez. What about that? He was down, almost asleep on the ground. And the clock said, get up.
That's ridiculous. He's in the zone, Brian. Everything he does in this last quarter is going to be good.
He was lying on his back. Ball was about to fall from the heaven.
Listen to the crowd.
Pounced up. And Eddie to kick number 6 and send the crowd into a frenzy. Now the little man, Boomer Harvey, 4:32 tonight, debuted 20 years and 9 days ago. Playing in his 24th final tonight, Boomer. Cunnington to Madjack. Madjack's been able to glove a couple tonight, and he's got this one. And he's got a losing final. Only a 25-metre kick. He's been reliable. And that's pretty good as well. So that will be Madjack's 3rd goal of this final. No one has kicked 7 since the 2008 qualifying final when Buddy happened to kick 8. Eddie's on 6 at the moment. Here's Sloane. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. He joins the party.
To Atkins. Handball turned over, Dumont. Goldstein, and now what can Harvey do? He's got Lindsay Thomas over the top, squeeze the handball his direction. Gonna take it bounce, Lindsay. He kicked the first goal of the night for the Kangaroos. Can he get his second? He can. And North Melbourne get the margin back to 43 points.
Move his player under the footy nicely. Now Jack Siebel trying to spot the target on the lead, and Jakey Lever hung back and was able to get hold of it. Gives it off to Cameron. Cameron takes him on. Lucky little kick, but Tex is going to get a bit of reward for his goal of the night and join the party. The skipper. Yeah, that's good. That is good. 49 points.
75-game career.
Yeah, total team player. Michael Ferrito gets off his own man, helps out.
Madjack's on his own inside 50, and he'll turn around Madjack.
Well, it's that in a crucial final where scores are close and there's somebody over the top to make a certainty of it. You don't want to start having that creep into your game.
Madjack kicked 5-11 for the year coming into tonight. The chance for a 4-goal final, and that is a fantastic effort. Well done, Madjack Dorr.
So Madjack.
Ling, I'm not sure about that.
He hasn't said definitively yet, but I think he's still making up his mind. He said, as you guys said, form's certainly good enough.
Yeah, wanted to get this final series over before he explored, keeping an eye on what's happening in the 50 when you're setting up your set shot. Thomas comes in, looks for goal number 3, and I think he's got it. He has. So Lindsay Thomas.
The frame. He's got Mullet in close attention. Spills back out. The shot at goal, I think, is going to drift through. And Lyons has kicked another one for the Crows. couple of goals.
Play on, you.
Saw Aaron Mullett come off, guys. It was just his kidneys, I think, the big hit to the back there. Pretty sore on the bench. I doubt whether or not they bring him back on now. The game has well and truly gone. He's very sore.
Tom Lynch, super important part of this team. He's a work ethic freak, and goal number 4. That's a big final for Tom Lynch. He's commented on his gut running a number of times tonight, Tom Lynch. A really unique player, and he gets up the ground. He's great in that chain of movement that gets the ball through, and then he kicks enough goals to be dangerous the other way. He's a really special player in this side.
Yeah, he is. He's a very, very important part of the team. If he plays well, I reckon you can nearly be certain that the Crows will win the game. He links up.
Douglas, Petty Betts, Atlee wearing him closely. Ring of the Betts tackle. Walker was there as well. Here comes Del Santo. Over the top. Tex. Cut one high. And you get a free kick here, Tex.
Different strengths.
Didn't have it left, so he gave it to Brodie Smith. That was a pre-planned shot at goal, and Hansen right on the line didn't get a hand on it. It will be a goal, I think. To me, it looked like a point, but let's listen.
I believe it's a goal. I'd just like to check if it was touched before it crossed the line.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. Yep, definite goal. Padding, absolutely it does. The padding.
Confirmed goal.
Padding is part of the goalpost. I think it's probably a right call.
50 metres gained, a goal, 28 touches. So everyone they need to be playing well is playing well.
He's one of those players that's universally liked, I reckon, in footy. Down the middle, North Melbourne go. A sad final for them tonight. Still 12 umpires in contention for spots in the remaining few weeks. Smith plays on, gets some leverage on this one, and some purchase. A lovely thump of the ball. Brodie Smith.
He's just about best on ground here tonight.
No surprise, really. It was their worst performance of the year, the Crows. They didn't have Brodie Smith either. So the final moments for 4 of the greats of the game. Ferrito, Nick Del Santo combined. 2 we're speaking of, and there's the 3rd, and there's the 4th. So what a moment that is.
Yeah. Very, very nicely done, Dars. McMillan. Back door there. Zeeble to Petrie. Petrie off one, into another. Still got rid of the handball, but they turn it over, and Adelaide are showing no mercy here. A crushing 62-point final win so far. Sloan off hands. Siren sounds. Adelaide advance. They play Sydney at the SCG. North Melbourne eliminated. Standing ovation, Adelaide Oval. Adelaide 62-point thumping in this first elimination final.